Hello everybody, my name is Alex Merced from Greco Financial Training, and what I want to talk about is the idea of suitability. Now on the Series 7 exam, or on really any exam, 66, 65, etc., suitability is a big issue on any of these tests. Now what's the whole idea of suitability? The idea of suitability is that when you're making a recommendation to a customer as a representative of a brokerage firm, that recommendation has to be suitable to the customer's situation and the customer's needs. And that could mean a whole lot of things. It means, do they understand what they're investing in? So that's generally something you can measure through experience. Can they absorb the risk? This is why when you create a suitability profile, you ask for risk tolerance. Because stocks don't move from 0 to plus 10% as a straight line. That stock may be down 20% before it's up 10%. So if an investor is not willing to put 20% of their portfolio at risk, you don't want to put them in that investment that's going to be down 20 before it's up 10. So you want to know basically what's the wiggle room, because again, if their risk tolerance is only 5%, they don't want to lose more than 5% on an investment. That stock would have dropped before it even got to the 20% down. They would have already sold the stock at a loss instead of waiting it out to have made that 10%. So we want to know how much risk they're willing to put on the table. Also, when do they want to achieve their goals? Their time horizon. So are we looking to achieve these goals over 10 years? Are we planning for a kid's education? So then we need to plan for spending for 4 years of college. Are we looking to plan for retirement? And if that's so, what's your age? What year do you plan on retiring? We want to know what sort of our goals are here. The more details we get from the customer, as far as what their income and expenses are, as far as what their assets are, anything we can kind of get as a picture of their financial life helps us determine what is suitable. And along with their investment, are they looking to grow their wealth and invest in like small cap stocks and other assets that are going to grow in value? Or are they looking for income? And we're looking at like blue chip stocks that pay dividends and bonds, preferred stock, and other things that generally pay cash on a more regular basis. Or maybe they just want to protect the value of their money now. We're talking about capital preservation, and will park their money in the money market in like T-bills or commercial paper in a money market fund. These are the kind of questions we're going to ask, and we have to kind of appreciate these things. But suitability goes beyond just what product investors want to buy, but also goes into customer account procedures. So in this case, if a customer walks in with a kid, is it more appropriate to put them in an UGMA or an UPMA account? Or if they're planning for college, maybe a 529 or a Coverdell, depending on what they plan on using the money for. Because if they only want to use the money for high school, then the Coverdell really is the only vehicle where we can get tax deferred savings for high school expenses. And then suitability also comes in the type of orders that the customer puts in. If a customer sees that the stock is currently trading at 50, but they think they can buy it for 45, then you should tell them to put in a limit order at 45. But if the customer's going to go on vacation and they're concerned of the stock dropping while they're on vacation, then maybe you want to put in a sell stop order to sell the stock if the stock drops too much. So, point being is that suitability isn't the chapter in any book. It's a synthesis of all the information you learn preparing for any FINRA licensing exam, and appreciating the risks of every product, the purpose of every product, and how it applies to customer situations. So it's not just enough to know what is a bond, what is an option. You really need to appreciate the why of these things. And that's why you should sign up for a Greco Financial Training Institute course, because we strongly focus on the why, the what, the context of all this stuff in the financial industry. That when you walk out of a Greco Financial Training course, you're going to have a much deeper knowledge of the industry. My name is Alex Merced from Greco Financial Training. Go to greco.com and check us out today.